What's going on YouTube? It's the boy, and I plan on doing a few essential pickup reviews and also real to real reviews as well. I kind of been back in my bag, you know what I mean, as far as like my passions and whatnot, because like, practicing mental health and like, being your higher self, it really requires you to stay focused on what you love to do, and fashion for me is one of them. You don't have to wear everything like super expensive to be fly, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you know how to put it together, you know what I'm saying? And and it looks good on you, like to me that's fashion, you know what I'm saying? A few of the pieces I got you can consider expensive, but to me, like, of course I ain't paid at retail, but to me, the cost of it really is not what drives me to buy something. Like the consumership in today's like wave in fashion is annoying as heck, you know what I'm saying? Because like the whole buying Supreme thing and like investing in these brands, like, it's terrible. But anyway, that's a whole nother episode. The t-shirt I have on now, which is a friend of mine, he's a local designer here where I'm from, and it's called Renown. So as you can see, it's got the Renown 2019 patch here, and then on the back it has the same in Roman numeral. Dope tee. I like the fit. As you can see, it's still like got the fold marks. I just really cracked it, so it's pretty dope. I like it a lot. But first, I want to kind of get into like my vintage bag, which is the Visvim Luxic USA hoodie. Luxic USA is a cotton brand, and I don't know if they still work with them, but I know at one point in time they were working together and they were doing something like they weren't using like harsh dyes, they were using like natural dyes, like from like plants, I believe. And these were pretty dope. Like this hoodie used to be lavender. I bleached it, and my plan was to re-dye it because I didn't have much lavender at the time. But it's still pretty dope hoodie. As you can see, the Luxic tag, Visvim tag. Also another tag on the back as well. And then my friend also had a brand at the time when I got it. It was called Angelic Blue. So like he did something cool. I wanted something like one of one. So like basically he screen printed the drip logos on the hood, and then he also did a moon with the drips on the back to kind of give it like an anime vibe, which I like a lot. This hoodie does fit slim. It's a size 2. It does fit slim. I like to layer with this piece. Like I like to wear this piece and like wear jackets over it. To kind of, like biker jackets or something, to kind of give it a nice cool feel. And then when I lift the hood up, of course, it's got like, because Visvim hoodies have a certain fit to them when they roll over, when you use the hood or whatnot. But pretty cool hoodie. I want to talk about essentials. So to me, essentials are like simple denims, or like simple tees, simple colors. It doesn't always have to be super extravagant, or like super like deconstructed. I want to talk about G-Star denim. I got these from Saks Fifth on sale. It was like a winter or like a holiday sale, and I was like, you know what, why not? You know what I mean? Because it's just a simple pair of jeans, and I like the whole Japanese denim look. As far as like stack, because I like the way Japanese denim stack sometimes on sneakers. So like I was like, cool, why not? Do something a little bit different, and rock with it. And I like these a lot because at the time I had bought a pair of Henderson Air Force Ones, and like I stacked with them, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, no, I felt like nobody at the time was doing it. Everybody was just stuck on like the whole Balenciaga denim, or like the Fear of God denim with the stripes on the side. And I was just like, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to go baggy, because like I've been more like looking for like a comfort fit. I kind of been staying away from like my slim fit or my skinny jeans, if you will. And like I said, these are essential because like you can have like a nice dope hoodie that could be designer or something, or you can have like a nice dope jacket or some nice dope kicks, and sometimes it's just good to throw in the simple jeans like that just aren't doing too much. you know, gives you an opportunity to like really switch it up and do something different. And you know, and that's what I like about these a lot. Of course, the people's favorite, Dickies. So, I love these Dickies a lot because they give a certain fit, and it's not a traditional Dickie, at least for me. I feel like people don't really pay these much attention. So it's got like give you a worker's vibe. You know, it's got pockets on the legs, as you can see. Matter of fact, let me turn it over. Start off with the front. It's just simple black pair of Dickies. Nothing too major. But then it's like when you go down, you can see it's got like pockets in the legs, which to me is pretty cool. Like, especially if you're working, you know, you can put types, you know, little tools or like pins or something or whatever you want to put in these pockets, you know, functional. And it's got like these cool belt loops on the back. Now, the back to me is probably my favorite part of these pants. I like the pockets in the back. And I just like how subtle the Dickie logo sits on this pocket. You know, I feel like people wouldn't probably know if they were Dickies until, you know, of course you see the patch on the back. As you can see, the tags. I like the orange tags that Dickie are doing. That's pretty cool to me. But yeah, I love the way these fit. They stack, especially I like wearing these with simple shoes, you know. And like I said, we'll get into a few sneakers later when I talk about simple shoes, but like this is probably one of my favorite pairs of pants. I got those Dickies from Foreman Mills for $4.99. You feel me? Like I said, you know, some of my favorite pieces aren't even my most expensive pieces. Like, you know, like I had a pair of off-white Blazers, the Hallows Eve. I just sold them. Like, I got super bored with them. To me, it's like, one thing I hate about those shoes is that, for one, wearing them and selling them to me, because it's like, when you wear them, people, the first thing, it's not even the fact that like, oh, he got on Hallows Eve. First thing I feel like people think is, are they real? Like, I don't want to shoot like that. If I can't like walk around without people wondering if my shoes are real or fake, even though I don't care, but it's just annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to fact check. Selling them too, like, it's like you gotta provide so much evidence to prove that they real. It's annoying shoe to have. Like, those shoes to me, hype shoes, are annoying to have. But anyway, we're gonna talk about archive pieces, and this is a jean or a denim jacket by Craig Green. Craig Green piece. Craig Green has been like very innovative these last couple years with his designs. I love this jacket. I love the way it fits. It gives it like a taper feel at the bottom and like in the arms, like, which is dope to me. This is an extra small Craig Green tag, leather patch, which is dope. And like I said, this is probably one of my favorite jackets. I'm probably gonna wear this a lot in the spring and in the summer. Cause it's just like a go-to. Like, I love this whole, like, to me, when I seen those Jordan 5s that Virgil did, it instantly reminded me of this jacket. I just instantly saw Craig Green when I seen that. This jacket retailed $8.50. Of course, I didn't pay that, but I did have, you know, everything. The jacket was brand new with tags, which is dope. I like these. I like this a lot. And these are actually hard to find. They're pretty sold out. So if you do find one, I know that like resale on them right now are between like $300 and $400. So, and like I said, the older these become and the more, like, you know, the more innovative Craig Green becomes, I feel like these type of pieces will only go up in price. Then my next piece here is a deconstructed pair of lounge or joggers, if you will, by Greg Lauren. These are dope. To me, Greg Lauren, Jesus. Greg Lauren is one of my favorite designers right now, just off the fact that, like, I seen his work early on. Like, I remember in 2018, he did the Montclair collab, and I was like, yo, what is that? Like, that was like the craziest thing I've ever seen. And like, it was just so expensive. And I was just like, man, I'll probably never get a Greg Lauren piece. But like, I don't know, I just kept going. And I got to a point eventually where I can obtain these, and I was like, yo, I couldn't even believe it, because like these pants retail for $1,700 at the time, and they were sold out. Like, you can't find these online. Like, if you try to find these online, I guarantee you won't find them. I can almost guarantee you won't. So I like the nice patch, the Greg Lauren patch here on the side, and this to me is like a wool material, and then it's like vintage deconstructed cargo. It's got like a nice bleach look to it, which is pretty cool. It gives it a unique feel. I like the buttons that he chose, and like the way he chose to put it all together. And they kind of got like a crop feel in the leg, which I like. It kind of gives it like a rise to kind of give the upper a more of a baggier look. But you know, it's cool because even though it's top heavy, like once you tie it up and it adjusts to your size, it's actually pretty comfortable. So yeah, these retail $1,700. Of course, I got these for a deal. Shout out to the TheRealReal. Corny right there. Anyway, dope pair of pants. Sold out everywhere. They're hard to find. If you try to find them on the resale market, like Grail or something like that, they're pretty hard to find. I tried to look and see if anybody else had them and see like what their value was, but I never saw them. So I guess that's pretty cool. And like I said, archive definitely. Next, we're gonna talk about just a few essential sneakers that I have to talk about. Or my recent pickups that I just got. Nike Air Max 1 in the olive green colorway with the sail midsole. Definitely an essential shoe. And it just goes with so many colors. And I think aging over time, that sail color is going to darken up and give it a yellow effect. And I think that's going to be cool about these. I actually get more compliments on these than I do designer sneakers, to be honest. But these are definitely cool sneakers. If you, you know, these are, you know, like I said, pick these up. I think I got these on sale for like $60. So, you know, I didn't pay a super crazy price for them. So that's one of them. And of course, the all whites. I have to literally force myself not to wear these because like this is such a shoe that I'll just throw on. Like I wish that like these shoes would never get dirty. I know I'm gonna have to get another pair before the summertime. I just know I am. And so I'm probably gonna try to buy another pair and put those on ice until the summertime. Probably rock these. Hopefully I keep these clean too, so I can have at least two pair. But definitely a dope sneaker to have. And then this one is the last one is gonna be a little bit different. This is kind of like a thing for me. I'm a fan favorite of this particular designer, and also too, I feel like this is the start of like, you know, this shoe pushed everything as far as like high end and sportswear, like those collabs. This was kind of like the start of it. Designer Rick Owens, season 2014. This is a rare color. It's like a brown color. You know, I've never seen these other than being in my possession. And I'm not just saying, yo, I got super rare stuff. I just know, like, I've had in 2014, I had the black with the leather. I've had the black with the suede. I've had Tech Runners, Geo Baskets, Spring Blades. I've had every shoe. So, like I said, these, I've never came across these. And this is the original drops with the raw leathers, you know what I mean, and the heavy suedes. And this kind of gives me, I don't know, for some reason I feel like when I see these shoes, it kind of really gives me the idea of how he looked at furniture. Like, you know, this kind of reminds me of like a couch, and like this kind of gives me a chair vibe, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's just something I got from looking at these shoes. Definitely, you get a time to Rick Wade. If you're gonna wear Rick Owens, it's a pet peeve to me when I see you lace them, like other than the way Rick wanted them to. I don't know. I guess I'm a fan. But anyway, very clean shoe, and believe it or not, these are essential. Like I can throw these on with joggers, baggy pants, slim fit jeans. Like anything I choose to do, I can do with these. Right now, I got these from TheRealReal as well. These, the retail on them, or the resale, I'm sorry, goes for about $250. even find like a clean pair. It's hard to find a clean pair in 2014 because everybody wears these. Like everybody who bought these wore the heck out of them, and that explains, you know, why it's hard to find these shoes in such a good condition. And they had a 2016 pair, but it don't. I don't feel like they don't. I feel like that was something Adidas probably done just to remanufacture them. But I like these a lot. So that's going to be it for this video. I will be showing you guys more designs, and I want to get more active on YouTube because I want to interact with people who think like me. Definitely comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram @_ETYM to stay tuned for the latest news, and I will be uploading. So, leg out.